Are you cheating?
Nope.
Nope.
Hey folks, welcome to IBMA World of Bluegrass 2023. This year, IBMA made me artist in residence, so I assembled a crack team of content creators to help me lead panels, interview famous players, run a guitar contest, and show you what IBMA is all about. Thanks for the opportunity, IBMA. Now let's get on with the video.
Hey folks, we're still hanging out with Jake Eddy. Wouldn't leave. We asked him, but he wouldn't go. We're playing a game today where we have Hayes and Mickey up there. They're gonna get blindfolded, even though they could just take off their glasses. That would probably work fine. And they're gonna try to tell the difference between a D-13, a D-15, a D-18, and a D-28. And this video was made with the help of the Martin booth down at the Expo Center. They brought these guitars up and they've given us a couple hours with them, and this is the best thing we could think of to do. So thank you so much, IBMA, and a special thank you to Martin Guitars for always being an excellent sponsor of IBMA and for some reason letting us have these guitars unattended. So boys, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have you blindfold up. Hayes, there's your blindfold. Mickey, there's your blindfold.
His glasses are coming off.
If Jake can put his phone in the plant, then I'll put my glasses in there.
So one of them could have left it off.
They could have, yeah.
The other one would.
Mickey, you can do it.
You can do it up around the top of your head like.
You want to go help Mickey?
Darren, yes. Get in there.
Darren, get in there. Go help.
Come on, be your appearance
help.
Get in there. Everybody claps so the boss has to come up. The boss is here. Hey everyone, this is my wife Taryn on the screen.
Okay, let's go make sure that they're good and blinded because I'm worried that maybe Mickey can see something in there.
You guys look like Dr. Evil and Mini-Me.
I really don't see any flinching, and yet I'm throwing so many punches. Before you all do anything, let me be clear about the rules. There is no like over-touching of the bridge, the saddle, of the tuners. If you need to be tuned, Jake will get up and he will tune your guitar.
No planting allowed.
No planting.
All right, I've got to. All right. I'm trying to touch it, but not touch it.
Okay, remember there are 4 guitars on the table. There is a 13, a 15, 28, and an 18.
One of those is also a 9.
Yeah, one of them.
We got a 9 in the mix as well.
All right.
You guys want to pick a tune together and then you can discuss? Which guitars do you both think you're playing?
Okay, I first want to compliment Hayes on knowing that I was tagging the song, because I can't really put a foot up or anything.
So I am feeling, my fingers were not getting stuck to the neck, so I'm thinking it's not an 18 or a 28. I mean, it's like nice mid-rangey kind of, I want to say I've got the 15.
Okay, interesting.
The mahogany, the tones of the mahogany.
Yeah, I'm thinking, but I'm probably wrong.
Definitely not a D-18. I was thinking this is the mahogany one. Like, this one feels like the mahogany top. I'm gonna guess I'm playing a D-15.
Could be. No one knows.
They could both be it.
They could both be right. You could both be playing 15s. Do you guys want to lock in your guesses?
I'm gonna lock in this is the mahogany D-15.
Okay. Hayes?
I'm going to say the same thing.
Well, the likelihood of you both playing the same guitar is not high, but interesting. Interesting that you both picked that. Now let me take these away from you. Hey, good job, guys.
It's honestly, I mean, yeah, having one of your senses cut off this way, it definitely makes me assess the guitar in a different way.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, here are the next 2.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they think they know now.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm playing the HD-28.
I immediately played this guitar and got mahogany about it. I'm gonna guess a D-18. Well, no, I'm not because my thumb just felt something back here.
Are you cheating?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, I'm gonna be fully honest. I feel a volute. I feel a thumb stop. This does not sound like a D-28 to me. There's like something more jangly about this one than a D-28. It's more crisp, mid-range focused. I'm gonna say that about every guitar. It's crisp and mid-range.
It's like wine tasting.
Yeah, exactly. I'm getting notes of chocolate.
An oaky afterbirth.
What was that?
You remember which models have a volute and which ones don't.
I mean, I know the 28 has one. That's true. Like, this could, man. I'm almost thinking this is like it's the 13 or the 18 that I've got. But, man.
I can tell you, one of you is doing weirdly well, the other one, not so much.
Wow.
Lock it in.
Okay, doing my final tone test. No, sorry, I was just wiping my finger on something.
Remember, just because you can't see you doesn't mean we can't see you.
I'm gonna say it's a D-13.
Interesting. Wow, good job, guys. I learned so much from this, and now I will be taking these, and we'll be giving you some new guitars.
This is the way everyone should buy a guitar.
Absolutely.
Jake, how do you think you would do with this?
I'm right here. You don't have to yell.
Great.
I don't know. Honestly, I think I would ace it.
Yeah.
That's what I like to think, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, and then the blindfold went on, you know?
This is the lightest one so
I'm
far.
so impressed you guys haven't banged these guitars together yet.
I already know which one this is.
Yeah.
You want to try something a little different, Hayes?
Yeah, what do you got?
Okay. I'm playing the 13. This guitar is set up a little different than the other ones, but this is not a 28 or an 18. And I don't think it's a mahogany sound like the all mahogany 15. This is the D-13.
Mickey thinks he played the D-15, the D-28, the D-13. Hayes said he played the D-15, the D-13, and he hasn't said about this one yet.
See, that's where I'm getting steered into the ditch here, because the logical choice for me to choose on this one, I think, is the 18, and I don't feel like this is the D-18.
I will let you swap with one of your previous answers, but I will not let you play that guitar again.
The first one was the 18, and this one is the D-15.
Okay.
That's where I'm at with it.
So the guitar you're playing now, you're saying is the 15
I
mahogany?
don't think it's the 18. It doesn't sound as like full and overtony. Like the 18 has a crispy sound to it. You know what I mean?
Dry.
Yeah, dry sound. Like, this one's got a dry sound, but this one sounds like it's maybe not quite as nuanced as like a higher end guitar like the D-18. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna lock this in the D-13, which is a model I don't even know that much about, so I'm doing a little bit more of, comparing it to what I do know.
You know what, man? I'm throwing a curveball. I'm swapping my answers, Marcel. But I'm going with this is the 13. I think I was getting it confused in my mind what I was going for. I think this is the 13.
You said the second one was the 13.
Yeah, so that means I need to swap with that one then.
What was the second one?
Yeah, I can't play it again. So this is the 13. The second one was the 28.
Okay, interesting.
Yep.
Time for the last guitar? Yeah. You guys are pros.
This is way harder than I thought it was going to be.
Right? They're also, no guitar is ever set up the same. They're all set up a little different. Which...
Yeah. Ha. I think I know exactly which one I'm playing right now.
Always a professional. Look, Mickey stuck that 10th fret.
Yeah.
It was an ear. It was like the, you know. You
Here, give me a fist bump, Mickey.
We'll fix that in post.
This guitar, I'm second guessing the 13 that I said last time, because this one also, this is not a D-18 or a 28. Like, it's not those models. And
If you've done everything correctly, you should be playing the D-18 right now.
it's the one I haven't called yet. But I'm gonna say this one also feels, so does that by default I have to say it's that one?
Well, no, you can pick. You can swap with the previous guitar if you want.
This one I think is also the D-13, just based on process of elimination of the sound quality.
Let me help you with the math here. If you think that one's the D-13, that means the one that you played previously would have been the 18, right? Would have been the one that you hadn't guessed yet. Are you okay with that swap? Or do you want to say two of them were the 13?
I played 2 13s today.
This one, I'm gonna say it's a 13 again, so I can't get all 4 right. Well, I guess by process of elimination, this one would be the 18. So just in case I should get all of them right, I'm just gonna go ahead and, even though I don't think this is a D-18, I'm gonna say this is the D-18, so I could go for 4 possibly.
Okay, so we're locking that one as D-18. Hayes, what do you think?
This is 100% the D-18.
Okay, you said you said the very first one you played was the D-18.
Yeah, so that means I was wrong. I felt this guitar, it felt like home to me. I've been a D-18 guy for like years, and like I hit this one, like that first G chord and everything was just like, this is a D-18. So whatever that previous answer was, we're swapping it.
Yeah, do you want me to help you with the math here?
Yes, absolutely.
So if you think this is the D-18, then the one that you have left is D-15. You want to change that to your number 1 slot?
Yes.
Okay. Jake's going to gather those guitars from you real quick. We're going to put those back.
Has Jake been the one dropping them off?
Yeah, it's been Jake the whole time. Okay, go ahead. Remove them, boys.
All right. How dumb is the internet going to think I am now?
Okay, this is very interesting because one of you got every single one correct, and the other one of you got every single one incorrect.
Holy
which
moly.
is mind-blowing. I can't believe that one of you...
That is insane, dude. If I got them all wrong, I'm going to be blown away.
And let me be clear that in the beginning, when you guys were playing them, and I was like, oh, one of you's doing really good, I was just joking.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude. There's a little misinformation there.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
we should know better for
we
ourselves.
need to get with Libby so we can prank this dude again.
Let me tell you about what we did. So when we gave you guitars, we gave you them in pairs, and then we just swapped your guitars. Yeah. We actually didn't mix them up. We just swapped the ones that both of you were playing. We just walked around in a circle and came back.
That's hilarious, dude. I love that. That's really good.
That was it,
yeah.
That's why we keep them around.
I'm such a silly little boy.
He's such a silly little boy.
Okay, so let me do some reveals here.
Okay.
This is the very first guitar that Hayes played, and Hayes said that this was, I believe, a D-28 and then a D-18, and then he finally got it correct. At the very end, he said it was a D-15.
So I got
Hayes
them all wrong?
got every single one correct.
I got them all wrong.
Okay.
Well, I'll say this: it took me a long time to get where I was going. If I hadn't played that last one when I did, that would have screwed me up. Because that seriously felt like I put that in my hands or you put that in my hands and it was a D-18.
Mickey, this is the first guitar you played. You said that one was the mahogany.
It's so funny when you guys were like holding a D-28, and like the first thing you say is, this can't be a D-28. This could never be the D-28.
Mickey, now that you're holding that thing and you know, what do you think made you think that it was the mahogany?
It's amazing how when the sense is people definitely use their eyes when playing.
Absolutely.
Guitar. This is the one I said was mahogany top.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think you said
You
it
said
was
a
the
D-28, yeah.
You said it was the 18. You kept swapping it around. Yeah.
The first one's hard, right? Like just like.
To be absolutely fair, this is super interesting because bluegrass musicians normally don't like the D-15.
Like if a bluegrass musician walked into a guitar shop right now, they would this would be the last one they would pick up. If they picked it up.
Both of you thought that this 15 was an 18 or a 28. So if you guys swap, you will now be in your second position.
Interesting. And I said the second one I played, I think I said was the.
Mickey said this was a D-28.
Dude, and I'll say that even playing playing this 28 right now, it doesn't sound like a 28 to me. It doesn't, because typically when
He's
you
just being nice to me.
No, seriously, bro. Like when you think about Rosewood guitars, I think about boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think about boom and like
Bass.
low frequencies that I have to like EQ out in order to hear it right or whatever. And this one's already kind of like focused.
And Mickey, Hayes guessed all of these wrong and then kept shuffling his answers until he was happy. So you were wrong on this one too, and then you changed it later.
Absolutely.
Okay, this is your next position. These were the third guitars you played.
Yeah.
Now that I've seen you do it, I think I would do really bad.
Yeah.
I think I would spot the D-18 right off the jump.
That was my North Star.
I feel like the D-18 has the least amount of variance of any
See, like this.
model of guitar.
That's the 13
It's really good.
and the 18. Mickey, you had the 13 and the 18 swapped.
Completely. This is the one I said was the D-13, and it's actually an 18.
Isn't that wild?
It's, I mean, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, what data can we even pull from this, other than the fact that we don't know what we're doing?
Oh, God. It's really interesting to me, Hayes, that you got like every single one wrong. And then like in the last two guesses, you were like, all right, let me just shuffle everything.
I think I honestly, man, no joke, what happened when the D-18 got into my hands was like, because I know I changed an answer before that, but the D-18 really pulled things into focus for me. Because like I knew that sound. That one was very familiar, but it's almost like I had to play all four before I could even,
Right.
you know what I
Compare.
mean? Yeah, get like a frame of reference.
All right, so if you guys swap these two, that's your last position.
This is so wild.
I think the most interesting thing to pull from it is just how much you guys like the 15.
If I'm gonna do like a snap judgment kind of like, what are we gonna take away from this? It's that like everyone has spent too much money on guitars, and you should but seriously, like do a blind test, because I don't think I would have picked the 28 or the 18. I would have picked the 15 probably for the one that I liked the sound of the most.
I agree with Hayes. Anyone buying a guitar should probably do this experiment and
Yeah.
not know whether it's mahogany or rosewood, and play them blindfolded and see the sound and feel.
Yeah.
This was the weirdest thing. Also, thanks, Jake Eddy, for hanging out and being an agent of
It's
chaos.
just the only quiet place in this whole facility.
You should definitely go follow Jake on Instagram and on. You don't really do YouTube that much, do you?
Don't have time. It's crazy. It takes like, we've talked about this before.
I
It's
know.
ridiculous.
Look at this. We're real friends in real life.
Your
I
hands are
swear.
sweatier than
I'm
mine.
not even pretending. I am drenched. Thank you so much to IBMA for helping make this happen, and to Martin Guitars for helping with this video and leaving us with these guitars, even though we don't deserve to be left unattended with them. You all have a great day. We'll see you all later. When we were at the Brian Sutton camp, we kept joking about gaslighting and being gaslit. I don't know why. But
No, we weren't. You're the only one who thinks that.
So anyway, you were playing that Doc Washington with like Sierra Hole, and you played it in a weird key. What was the...
Oh, yeah. It was Deep River Blues, but she wanted to do it in D.
And so I went up to Jake after he performed that. We're backstage, and I'm like, man, it would have been great if you could have done it in the normal key of D, and it would have been great if you had like that diminished chord in there, but like you really didn't do any of that. And Jake, you turned to me because I said everything wrong. None of what I said made sense. And you said, are you gaslighting me? Is this what it feels like to be gaslighted?
Like, I've been doing that to my girlfriends for years. That can't be right.